Kathmandu.
In Kathmandu's historic district, buildings that had stood for centuries were flattened in a matter of minutes. Rescue workers there have been desperately digging through the rubble, searching for any signs of life. In an area that's popular with tourists, many were witnesses to the destruction, and NBC's Ian Williams is there tonight.
They search by hand, brick by brick. This team convinced they've located another body under the rubble around Kathmandu's most famous temple complex.
One of people is buried there.
This is what remains of the historic heart of old Kathmandu. The buildings here proved to be too fragile and vulnerable to withstand the quake. The area around Durbar Square seems to have borne the brunt of the 7.8 quake, at least in the city itself. Some of the buildings here date back to the 3rd century and include the former residence of Nepal's royal family and one of the oldest Buddhist monuments in the Himalayas. The 9-story Darahara Tower has been reduced to a shattered stump. This was one of the city's most popular tourist attractions, commanding a panoramic view of the Kathmandu Valley. And yesterday it was packed.
150 people are coming for visiting and 70 people are dead.
Open spaces here are packed. The people who lived through Saturday's quake are too afraid to return to their homes, preferring to live outdoors for now. Their terror heightened by another aftershock Sunday, the most powerful of more than a dozen over the last 24 hours. They huddle with family and friends, dreading the moment the ground will start moving again.
So you feel safer here?
Yeah, more than our house.
Old Kathmandu was a magnet for tourists, and this was the height of the tourist season. Will Clements from San Diego was just 2 days into a tour, a photography program, when the quake struck.
And it was just chaos. Nobody knew what to do. There were people helping, digging things out from the rubble, trying to find people, but it was just absolute chaos here.
Nearby, a rescue team sifting through the remains of a temple pulled out another victim, which they said was probably a tourist. Dusk was falling and the search went on. Ian Williams, NBC News.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.